MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's a dream matchup on the mound. Coming up right after this. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
George Springer is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
4 o'clock.
A bouncer to the left side. Taylor has it. And that's out number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Alex Bregman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. From the stretch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's Corey Seager. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Max Muncy is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. A pause and the 0-2. Popped him up. Gurriel over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled off.
Bellinger.
Seared down the first baseline. Yuli will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
So here's Josh Reddick. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Batting seventh. The second base.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Fouled away. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Jock Peterson.
No left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Peterson.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Now to the plate, Will Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now, Martin Maldonado, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And the pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's under it. One away. Striding in, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Muncy is under it. 2 down. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Gavin Lux, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, number 9.
And this will be fouled away. Hit back up the middle. Bregman fields it cleanly. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Chop to the right side, should get the runner to third. Diaz brings it in, and that's the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Tucker is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Alex Bregman.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees. Strike one. Gurriel is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Betts to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and a former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Josh Reddick. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
The batter.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Aledmus Diaz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 45.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And he struck him out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Hard liner to center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Martin Maldonado. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Zach Greinke, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering, and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. He's set. Here it comes. Maldonado, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and 1 strike. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding into the box, Chris Taylor leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here it comes, 0-2. This one's down to third. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Gavin Lux.
Number 9.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw gets him, 2 down. Matt Beatty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Dodgers. Number 45. Matt Beatty.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. And this one will bounce into the wall. He pulls into third safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. Here's Mookie Betts as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the Dodgers 1. Brusdar Graterol takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48. Brusdar.
Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Leading off the
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready now, Kyle Tucker tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. A high fastball is in there.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Here's Corey.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box, Max Muncy. He was a ground out victim last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Josh Reddick.
The right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Bellinger's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding in, Aledmus Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger is there. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Martin Maldonado. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still lead it 2-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jock Peterson.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Again, another foul ball. Just 1 earned on the docket for Greinke thus far into his 7th inning of work. Gurriel brings it in. Step on the bag for 1.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Gavin Lux, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
A.J. Pollock will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, A.J.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Dodgers strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Dylan Floro.
Number 31 is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 31.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, 0-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
He's set and the pitch. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Tucker isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score. And they lead now by 4.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Stepping in is Josh Reddick as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros on top, 5-1. Cionel Perez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. Left center, base hit.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Next up is Max Muncy. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On the ground is short. This could be 2. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Cody Bellinger.
As a look, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Runner around second now, headed for third. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Reddick at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Third baseman, number 3.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now. And he's in safely to third as they also push across his score.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Brandon Belak enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 64, Brandon Belak.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery down the third baseline. 3 runs already home here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors are down to their final 3 outs. You can bring your big boy in to close this one out.
No balls and a strike to count. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We've played 8 full. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Astros 5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the seventh.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Aledmus Diaz.
Now pitching and batting ninth. Number 15.
From the stretch.
Austin Vaughn.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Lined into left center. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Luis Garcia will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. In there, strike one. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the ninth.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Dustin Garneau will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Dustin Garneau.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
No, he's in there.
Into the box now, George Springer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him.
Kenley Jansen is one of the best in the business, and he knows how to pitch out of jams. He's in one right now, and I wouldn't bet against him.
Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate, and that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Here's the first pitch. Alex Bregman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it is. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Here comes the go-ahead run. And a relay to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Adam Kolarek takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Yuli Gurriel is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here's a pop-up now. Seager has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Astros 7 and the Dodgers 6.
This game for the Astros. Now catching number 25.
Brad Peacock is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Leading off the inning, Austin Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the 1st out. Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Hot shot on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Dodgers are down to their final out now. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Houston crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Brandon Belak is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 7